First of all, good evening to all. Uh, Thank you very much to sir for such a great felicitation. And thank you to all because it is like my first attempt to teach someone or to tell someone about my own preparation. I will start from my very first preparation because I had decided that I will go for UPSC examinations in during my high school journey or high school days, but actual preparation started from graduation because I learnt in a government college, so we had holidays on Saturday and Sunday, and in first year of my college, I understood that I am wasting that weekend days by passing time with friends or other things. So I decided to learn things which are important for the UPSC. And my graduation, my background was science after 11th standard. So my touch with the basic subjects like polity, geography, economics was completely missed. So I started to read basic books like NCRTs of polity, then society, geography, etc. But that was for the satisfaction purpose only because I was not able to comprehend that subjects at that time. But still it was like मला स्वतःला असं वाटावं की मी काहीतरी करते बिकॉज आय हॅड डिसाइडेड ॲट व्हेरी अर्ली स्टेज की आय वॉन्ट टू क्रॅक द UPSC इन व्हेरी फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट सो दॅट आय स्टार्टेड टू स्टडी बट in last year there was an experiential learning program because my graduation was agriculture, so my touch with that basic subjects of which are required in GS in both prelims or mains was missed. So still also I decided to give prelims in 2017. Many of you all or my friends are thinking that it was my first attempt. That means 2018 was my first attempt. But I would like to say that it was my first serious attempt. But before that, in 2017, I had given the first prelims. On the basis of whatever knowledge or whatever books I have studied in the second and third year. But I will tell that why I decided to give that prelims because I knew that I'm not at all prepared for the mains topics. But if I had decided that I will give that prelims, so by deciding only I could study well in that before 2 months of the actual prelims. So and whatever the preparation I had done before that 2 months of 2017 prelims, on that basis, soon after giving the prelims, it was known to me that I am not at all going to qualify that prelim. So after 2017, I directly started to prepare for mains, and that too fully wholeheartedly. That means की काय झालं माझं इतकं म्हणजे छान प्रिपेअर केलं होतं आत्तापर्यंत की मी जूनमध्ये जेव्हा प्रिलिम्स नाही क्वालिफाय करू शकले त्याच्या लगेच मी ऑप्शनलसाठी प्रिपेअर करायला सुरुवात केलं आणि मग लगेच आन्सर रायटिंग प्रॅक्टिस किंवा आय यूज टू underestimate my potential. That means I had not any guarantee that whether I could perform well in interview or not. So my only aim was to get maximum marks in mains, because if I could get lead in mains mark, then only I could clear the prelims. So that from initial practice or study, I had decided to score maximum marks in prelims. So that by both for optional and GS study, my major focus on answer writing and evaluation of that answers. And once I get a feedback that your introductions are not catchy, or that they are too long, or your content is not according to the demand of question, then if once I get feedback, that may be negative or positive, and if that feedback is negative, then at next time मी डिसाईडच केलं होतं की नेक्स्ट टाईम मला जो अगोदर फीडबॅक मिळाला आहे, आय एम नॉट गोईंग टू रिपीट दॅट सेम मिस्टेक अगेन. सो ईच टाईम I was able to neglect or able to curb the mistakes which I had done earlier. So that in that type I could studied for mains up to January, and after January, from February to May, I devote whole time for the prelims. So I will shortly tell about my strategy of prelims. So it was like 3 stages. First of 50 days, which consist of basic or thorough reading of all NCRTs or standard books like Lakshmikant, economics, etc. Then second is about 30 days. In that 30 days, full revision of all the material I had read in that previous 50 days. And the third stage is like 50 days selected revision, because it was not possible to go through all the books in last 15 days. So I had prioritized the topics or subjects, and in that subjects sub points. Like in a polity book, it was not possible to cover the entire Lakshmikant in last 15 days. So I knew that in what points I am lagging behind, like that first chapter regarding the acts. So किती पण वेळा वाचलं तरी ते विसरूनच जातं. सो इट रिक्वायर्ड टू रिवाइज ॲट द latter stage or previously to exam. So I had prioritized like that subjects, or like art and culture, about dances, that paintings, then small that tables from themes books like history, etc. So in that last 15 days, it was about the selected revisions, and last 4 to 5 days, that means immediately before the prelims, I had kept that 4 to 5 days blank. And my strategy in that 4 to 5 days was first to remain calm and patient, because I had generated the belief that anyway I have done my best at my preparation, I have given my best performance in my study. So anyway, whatever or however the paper or however the difficulty level, I am going to face that paper confidently. So that in that 4 to 5 days, I used to refer the previous year's question papers. That means I had referred them earlier at the starting phase, but before that 4 to 5 days, to get used to for the framing of UPSC's original UPSC's questions, I used to refer that questions, and the all matters like reports and indices, then international organizations, schemes, that ministries. So then a summary of budget. That means which points are major or most important in prelims, and we used to forget that point. So I focused those points in the last 4 to 5 days. So it was like all about prelims. But I would like to tell you the most important thing in prelims is like temperament. Generally people say there are 3 things, like talent, which is generated from your book sources, your study, your revision. Then second is technique. That means you have to decide your secure attempt, like it is about 80 or 85, or you have to take a calculated risk. So that decision is like about technique. And third most important is like temperament. Temperament is about your mental conditions, and it is not only required for that 2 hours question paper, but it's like in 4 stages. Like the first is like when you are preparing for UPSC's prelims, especially prelims. Then it is then second is temperament during the 1 week before prelims. Then temperament during actual GS paper also, and CSAT paper also. And the most important is temperament after the prelims, because in my case, even though I had done my best or given my best attempt in prelim, my score was like 98 to 100. That means it was on the boundary line. So I was frustrated, or not sure that whether I will qualify or not. So suddenly I was in depression, and in first week I couldn't study properly. But then I could manage, and I studied for mains, and fortunately I could clear prelims. So that temperament during the 4 stages is very much important, and for maintaining that temperament, your self-belief, your self-evaluation is necessary. Because when you are now you all people are solving the comprehensive test or all the test series, then when you get the more marks, you become happy. It is obvious. And so that confidence of getting highest mark in one test motivates you to study further. So use or exploit the every opportunity when you get encouraged. Not necessary that only the test paper marks will encourage you. It's like when you are revising the book and you are able to recollect facts, fastly or easily, then also it can boost your confidence. So the self belief is more important. And I think one more important thing is planning. If you are planning, now 46 days are remaining for prelims, so you have to have plan for remaining 46 days, and not for just counting 46 days, but treat every single day as a single unit. That means in that macro planning you should have a micro planning. That means today I am going to cover these topics, and at the end of each day evaluate that whether I have able to fulfill that target. And if you are able to fulfill that target, then next day you can automatically go for next topic. And if you are not able to complete that target, then it will be like burden or tension on you, and on next day you will perform at the best. That means मला आता नेक्स्ट डेचं पण टार्गेट कंप्लीट करायचं आणि मागच्या दिवशी जे राहिले ते पण करायचं आहे. सो in this way you can plan your study and complete the revision modules. And I will share some tips for last 15 days that I had followed. Map reading, I used to give 15 or 20 minutes every day in last 20 days for only map reading, particularly for India. And then world map, like UPSC's favorite topics in Middle East region. And then about India, you should know each and everything about India's map. Then solve at least 2 CSAT papers. Whether you are good or master at that CSAT, but still you should solve at least 2 papers. Then decide the priority topics, because what happens in prelims, we give most of the time, or many people read the Singhania. I am taking Singhania as an example. It is art and cultures book, so most of the people devote 3 to 4 days for revising the Singhania before prelims. And when we are actually solving the questions in prelim that are related to topics like dancing or painting, but this is not from that book, so we get tempted to solve that question, because we try to think that की अरे मी इतका वेळ डिवोट केला आहे त्याला टाईम म्हणजे त्या बुकला, आणि मला तर हा क्वेश्चन सॉल्वच व्हायला पाहिजे. तर ॲट दॅट टाईम think rationally ki whether you are getting that question correct or not. If you are not sure about any single option or not able to create any logic, then don't go for that subject. Then don't go for solving that particular question. So in that sense, you should prepare at the test series level only. And in last 15 days, don't go for any new material at all, because now we have sufficient time and we can refer 2 or 3 sources of current affairs. So think like if you are reading the particular subject or particular book currently, then if you are able to revise that material after some reading or before prelims, then only you should read it. And in last 15 days, don't at all take or refer any new material. Just revise whatever you have read earlier. So it was like normal tips which was useful for me. So,
current affairs या फिर prelims और mains का integration.
हाँ. So it was important that if my degree program was like agriculture and my optional was also agriculture, but still I was short of time during the mains preparation, and I was not able to read the Lakshmikant or geography NCERTs and modern history during the mains. So what helped me that before prelims I had mastered on that 3 subjects like polity, modern history and geography, so that in that preparation of prelims only I had generated the points or the basic which are required for mains, and for it helped me because एनी हाऊ म्हणजे मेन्सच्या वेळी असं होतं की फार जास्त आपल्याला वेगवेगळे सब्जेक्ट्स करावे लागतात आणि मग हे पॉईंट्स साईडलाईन होतात. म्हणजे बाकीच्या सब्जेक्ट्समध्ये पण होतं, पण पॉलिटी, जॉग्रफी आणि हिस्ट्री असं ऑलमोस्ट सेम मटेरियल आहे दोघांसाठी पण. मग फक्त इन केस ऑफ हिस्ट्री बुक there is a summary after each subject in a spectrum. So I had specially focused on that summary after reading the that chapter that enabled me for performing best or good marks in mains. So and in current affairs also, because in essays or GS answers, if you are able to put the particular example or particular data or report with that institution which published that report, then it is like value addition to your answers. So I used to, if for prelims, I'm reading that Transparency International is the report which is by Amnesty International, and particular is the India's rank. So while I was reading for prelims, then only somewhere in the mind, समवेअर माझ्या मनात कुठेतरी होतं की आता मी मेन्सला जर का हे करप्शन रिलेटेड आलं तर इट विल बी माय इंट्रोडक्शन. So in that sense, we all know the mains related syllabus or mains topics. So while you are reading the same topics from your basic books or current affairs, specially emphasize on that. In last 15 or 20 minutes, it's not necessary, but still I will suggest you that continue newspaper reading, because if even though you could perform best in prelim or you could get 140 or above marks, but it is not it is only required for qualifying prelims. But if you are not able to write well in mains, then it will be not used. And so don't let your link get broken about the newspaper reading. So continue that. Okay.
And, most of any questions you can write it down. At the end of the sessions, we would ask her, or you would be able to ask her with respect to specific doubts. जे पण तुम्हाला वाटते, you can ask. So I would like to summarize. She followed a very simple approach. She made all the plans, macro plans, micro plans, and most important thing is your preparation. I've been in Delhi for 6-7 years. So the level of preparation of students in Pune is much better, but only thing they lack is self-confidence or the temperament while they go for the examinations. So UPSC is famous for throwing googlies at you during prelims. So you should be ready, irrespective of what paper comes. You should be confident enough, because with level of your preparation, anyone can qualify prelims. But ते फक्त ते टेन्शनमुळं लोक प्रिलिम्स पास करत नाही किंवा मेन्समध्ये जाण्यासाठी म्हणजे ते घाबरतात. And last 15 to 30 days, there is a tendency of people giving up for this exam because there is a lot of syllabus, people are not able to revise. So make sure no one is confident enough, even before going into the exam, they would qualify or not. It's just your confidence, your self-belief, your temperament that you can qualify this exam. Even I think so after giving interview, were you confident about getting a rank? Matlab, I'm sure I got a rank, Shreni got a rank, Snail got a rank. No one is even confident, even rank 2. He was one of my friend, studied together. He was not sure. He started preparing for prelims again, rank 2. So the most important thing is self-belief in yourself, because it's the only thing which would help you to carry forward with your confidence. So make sure, do not give up in this preparation.